Ladies, I will be showing you how to do the 3D rose encapsulation, so let's get started. The product I'm going to be using, it's organic nails. This is a pink powder. It's very glittery. It's called Rose. The ultra white, which is white for the 3D, crystal clear. Art drop, which is by organic as well. I added 3 drops with a little bit of monomer and some glitter, silver glitter with a crystal clear. And this is for the 3D, which I added pure acetone and monomer, and another little dapping dish for the monomer. So let's get started. Okay ladies, I have started here. I added the rose here and the silver glitter here. I connected them together, gliding them up, brushing the glitter up. You want to make sure it's nice and thin, not too fat. I'm doing here sculpted. You could do this with tips as well. Just make sure it's not too thick, because you have to remember you're going to do a 3D flower inside of the nail. Okay, after this is nice and set and dry, you're gonna grab your 3D brush, which this is by organic. This is Design Sculptor. Okay, you want to grab your little mixture that you made. Remember, it's with a little bit of monomer and acetone. It's like half and half, like 50-50. You don't want to put too much of either one. Okay, so you're gonna grab a small bead. Make sure they're all around the same size. You don't want to have a bead bigger than the other. Okay, let me scoot this up. Okay, so you're gonna grab a bead. Okay, you're gonna place it right kind of in the corner towards the center. Why? Because if you place it too far at the tip, then when you file, your tip is gonna be too thick. So you want to place the bead or do the flower in a place where it's not gonna look too thick. Okay, you're gonna place a bead, let it set. With your brush, you're gonna tap and like squish it down very thin. Remember, it's a 3D, so you have to make it really thin, especially because it's inside of the nail. Okay, so there's the first bead. You're gonna grab another one, place it. And why the reason for the monomer and the acetone is because the acetone helps it set a little bit more faster than just going directly to the monomer, because then it's going to be very watery. And it just makes the 3D look a lot more better. Okay, so you're going to do another one. See how very thin that is? Okay. I'm going to grab another one. And I am going to do a rose. Okay, you're gonna make this very flat as possible. Okay, and make sure that when you're gonna place another bead on top of another bead, make sure the bead at the bottom is nice and dry, because if you place it when it's still like wet, it's not going to you're not going to be able to see the different petals connection. They're going to blend in if they're still wet. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit bigger. You're going to place it right in the center. Okay, the time when you're going to go make the impression, right now it's kind of shining. You want to make it, you're going to do the impressions when it's like matte. Basically, when it starts losing its shine is the time where you're gonna make the impression. You do this with a leaf, with a petal, with anything. It's the moment where you want to start doing the little impressions or whatever you're doing. Okay, basically what I'm going right in the center, squishing it down. Doesn't matter the direction as long as it gets squished. Remember, flat. See how it gives it like a little bit different texture than the ones at the bottom. Okay, we're going to grab another one. We're going to place it right in the center, but this bead is going to be a little bit smaller. The more you go towards the center, the smaller the bead. While this sets, you want to make sure you clean your brush in circular motion. So you're basically going to go like this, because you always want to keep your brush at a point. Okay, you're going to make the little impression, like a little going circular motion basically is what I'm doing. Okay, now see, you're starting to see the texture. And you could do as many beads as you want. I basically do like 3, 4 depending on what size it is. Okay, let's start making the other little impression here. Okay, now we're going to do the leaves. You're going to grab a small bead, you're going to place it right here. At this time, you're going to go right ahead and glide it together. You're not going to wait till it turns matte. Okay, then sideways with your brush, you're going to make the little impression, so you could open up the petal and like just pull it just gently. Then with the cuticle pusher, you're going to make the little impression like this, so it could have like the impressions that it's a real leaf. Okay, I'm gonna make another little leaf, make it a little bit smaller, just about here. And the leaves are very easy to make. Doesn't matter the size or the direction that it's going, because it will always look like a leaf. I could even leave it just like that, but I'll just do the little impressions. Okay, so here's the 3D. Now with the different brush that you use for your silver and your rose, because remember you're using art drop. The art drop stains your brush, so you want to make sure you use a different brush. So here with the acrylic, the clear one, you're going to grab a bead, very small one, because you're just going to put it on the rose. Okay, you're just going to place it, basically just like wetting it. Okay, see that? And then you're gonna go ahead and encapsulate this with your clean monomer and with a different brush, okay? I always start with the 3D encapsulation. Just put like a small bead just to help to have any bubbles inside or anything like that. And then after that, you're gonna grab a bead and then just encapsulate the whole thing. Place it. Bring it to the sides, the other. Okay. And then let's do one more at the tip. And for this type of design, you could do on short nails as well, which is the picture that I had. And like I said, you could do this with tips as well. Okay, make sure everything's nice and pretty. Okay, here you can see from the side how thick it is from the tip. Okay, we're gonna let this dry, and then you're going to pinch your nail if you're doing sculpted nails. If not, then you don't need to pinch it. Okay, you're gonna dip this inside the acrylic, and the moment to pinch your nails is when it's almost about to dry up, basically, because right now you still could see like it's a little bit shiny. If you go ahead and put the pinch right now, then everything's gonna like mush up together, and then you're gonna lose the structure of your nail. So after it loses its shine, like it's turning matte, dull, then it's the moment to pinch. Why you pinch? Because to give it a nice C curve, also gives it strength here at the nail bed, and gives it structure, and then it just looks nice and narrow. Okay, so let's start to pinch your nails. And then right now you could like leave it like that and work on your other nail and your other finger, and then come back and then do the same thing, so on and so on. Okay, after it's dry, we're going to file side, side, and tip. And after you file, you're going to buff your nail. Okay, make sure you get everything, the top. After your nail is completely filed down, you're going to buff your nail. I'm using a spongy by Organic. It's 180 by 180. And then you're going to clean it with a little bit of Synergy White. And then we're going to add some diamonds. The way I place my diamonds is with gel, Synergy, and with my brush, which is a Master Gel. Let's see, Master Gel A. And then we're going to add the little diamonds, which I'm going to put some pink ones, some white ones, a little bit of everything. We're going to grab a little pearl, just like this. And let's see, let's place him right on the side, like this. Make sure you have your little wipey, so you can clean off the excess gel. And then you're just going to place him. Let's see. It's very easy. So let's throw in a big one in there. Little small one here. Little pink one in there. Let's do another. Let's add a little bit more here. Okay, after you have it the way that you like it, you're going to place it on the UV lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so after it's cured, I am just going to put the top coat, which is a finished gel by Organic as well. And then you can see right away how the art drop just looks very cool, very shiny and translucent. I put a little bit around the diamonds. all of it tipped and then cured for another 60 seconds. Okay, girls, and there you have it, the 3D Rose Encapsulation with art drop. The art drop comes in many colors, so it's up to you to pick however you want it. If you can see from the side, it's not thick, has a nice structure, thin, too thin, nice nail bed, and hope you guys like it. I will try to make some more tutorials. Leave me a comment below to see what you think. Thank you very much for watching this video.